Hello, and thanks for tuning in to the Turfway Park Report for Wednesday, January 25th, 2017. 9 live races on the card for you. The polytrack, as always, is fast temperature in the mid-50 degrees. First race is a maiden 3-year-old claimant event, 15 down to 10. They go 6.5 furlongs. Scratch number 2, Haynesfield Best, and scratch 5, Baseball and Bourbon. Morning line favorite number 4, Stormy Mission with Johnny McKee. And they're off. The favorite Stormy Mission caught a flyer. Quick into stride also is Jeeves. And through between horses on the turn back comes Too Much Loot. Labrador with the blinkers on today came away racing in the 4th position, and Siegfried Roche is last of the lot. So it's Stormy Mission, the heavy favorite, shows them up the backstretch run in front by almost 5 outside the 4.5 furlong marker. Long shot, Too Much Loot out in the center of the course, races up into second. Through from the inside, Labrador first off the claim, races third. Siegfried Roche is up 1 spot, 4th, 4.5 off the pace, and that puts Jeeves in the 5th and trailing position. First quarter mile was almost in 23 seconds flat. Entrance into the far turn. It's Stormy Mission, and Johnny McKee shows him up top, but the lead's down to just 2.5 now as Too Much Loot is being ridden to keep position. Through from between horses, Siegfried Roche up on the outside. Jeeves and Labrador is last of the 5. Half mile in 46 and 2. So controlled tempo up top for Stormy Mission, who's been on a clear and uncontested lead thus far, and Stormy Mission's going to turn for home 3 to the good. Jeeves has come out into the 4 path and is coming at him and coming on 1/8 of a mile left. It's Stormy Mission trying to hold. Jeeves is lunging but on the wrong lead. Now switches and 3 lengths for the back to Siegfried Roche in the final 16th of a mile. Stormy Mission broke sharp and led every step of the way. Stormy Mission's going to win by a diminishing about a neck here as Jeeves with a late lunge. Actually, I think Jeeves may have got up and won as Stormy Mission hit a brick wall about 50 yards out. So it's a photo finish. Jeeves lunges up to the outside of Stormy Mission. Hold them all. Number 7, Jeeves gets up right on the square to defeat the pace setter, Stormy Mission. At number 7, Jeeves owned by Catherine Lee, trained by Elise Reed and Alex Contreras with that winning ride. Number 7, Jeeves returned 1740, 580 and 260. Second, the pace setter, number 4, Stormy Mission, led every step but the last one. Third was the 3, Siegfried Roche, and fourth, number 1, Labrador. He exactly was worth $56, and the trifecta $42.40 for a $1 wager. Running time for the opener, 1:18 and 3. Second race, a claimant event for the fillies and mares to go 1 mile. Scratch the 1, Mischief and Mayhem. Also scratch 4, Little Sadie. Jockey change for 2, Devil Alert, make it Jack Gilligan. The morning line favorite, the 5, class-dropping Kate and Abs Reward with Abel Lescano. And runners away. Not the greatest start for Amin Fashion, but a rapid beginning for Devil Alert. Also, quick into stride goes Pickin' Pockets and Kate and Abs Rewards. Hard to hold Amin Fashion running off with Oots, and he's going to take her, in fact, about to the 7th path to clear off. So midpoint through the turn, it's Devil Alert and Gilligan sets up shop up top. Pickin' Pockets closest to the rail is second. What's in the Name races third. Amin Fashion continuing to tug hard against Oots, has raced up into third there. Link for the back, the favorite Kate and Abs Rewards settles along in 5th. She's only about 4 lengths off the pace, and she's 2 in front of Princess Zenyi, who's at the back of the pack. First quarter in a pedestrian-like 25 and 4. Slow fractions up top, being set by What's in a Name, and from between horses, Amin Fashion up to the outside there, now overtakes the lead. Devil Alert back for some more down on the inside. These 3 stack up in a line. They're 2 lengths in front of the favorite Kate and Abs Reward, who's underway. She's 4th, only 2 lengths off the pace through a first half mile and a 50 seconds flat. So slow fractions, and Amin Fashion will lead him into the far turn run. Amin Fashion by just a neck now, as What's in a Name re-rallies from in between horses. Devil Alert is third. Now it's go time for the favorite Kate and Abs Reward. Lescano moves her to the 4 wide side, and she's moving gamely there outside the quarter mile pole. Following her, Pickin' Pockets is weaving her way through traffic, and Princess Zenyi is going to be about 6 wide as they reach the top of the home stretch. And Kate and Abs Reward, the big class dropper, is going to turn for home on nose of the good, but What's in a Name will not go away. Pickin' Pockets looking to pick up the pieces down the stand side. What's in a Name resilient. It's Kate and Abs Reward fighting on, and Pickin' Pockets is coming to pick up the change on the outside, but Kate and Abs Reward digging deep. Pickin' Pockets lunging. These 2 race down to the wire. Kate and Abs Rewards, Pickin' Pockets. Kate and Abs Rewards does hold on as the class-dropping favorite in 142 and 1. Number 5, Kate and Abs Rewards gets the job done here for owner-trainer Tim Locker. Abel Lescano with the winning ride. The winner, 280, 260, 210. Second, number 3, Pickin' Pockets. Third, number 1A, I'm in Fashion. And fourth to 7, What's in the Name. The Super was $407 even, the Exacta $33.40. The Try $148.80. The Daily Double $40.60. Running time 1:42 and 1. Tonight's third race, a maiden claimant event for the fillies and mares. They'll go 5.5 furlongs. Scratch numbers 3, 7, and 8. Heavy favorite on the morning line, number 5, Lily of the Nile with Perry Oots. And they're off. Quick start for Kaylin Wins, who came out running, issued the class dropper quick into stride, and now Brixton will fire up the fence and overtake the lead, and Lily the Nile, the favorite, is last of the quartet. Up the backside they go past the 4.5 furlong marker, and it's Brixton, the 5-year-old, shows the way with Gabe Lagunas. They're up top by about 4. Kaylin Wins and Richard Bracho in the second position. The rails open for Issued, and Lascano comes on through, and Perry Oots and Lily Lanile is fourth, about 3 wide through opening quarter in 22 and 4. So Brixton and Gabe Laguna still shows them up top, but Issued being put to the whip early there in second. Lily the Nile ranges up a 3 wide third, and Kaylin Wins is last of the quartet as they pass the quarter-mile pole. It's Brixton still up top, but Issued, the class dropper, is going to switch to the outside. It's Brixton's going to turn him in a length to the good. Issued coming to a full-out drive there in second. Lily the Nile, the favorite, has a lot of work to do, is 7 lengths behind with an 1/8 of a mile to go, and Brixton laying in for Lagunas there. Brixton, but now tackled to the outside by Issued. These two square off with a 1/16 of a mile to go, and Issued has gained the upper hand, and Issued, the class-dropping son of Mayor of U.S. Rangers, is going to go on to win by about 3 in the end to give Lascano 2 on the card. Pacesetter Brixton was second. Kaylin Wins rallied from last to get up in a photo for third with Lily the Nile. Number 4, Issued, stalks the pace, was cut loose, turned it for home, and gets up to win as the class-dropping favorite. Number 4, Issued, gives Abo Lascano 2 on the card, owned and trained by Aaron Tadeo. Issued returns 420 and 280. Second was number 1, Brixton. Third was number 2, Kaylin Wins. And fourth, number 5, Lily of the Nile. There was a late scratch of the 6, Last Lantana. Due to that scratch, all show and trifecta wagers were refunded. The Exacta was $12.80. The double with the winner, $8.20. The consolation double with that late scratch of the 6 was $2.60. The pick 3 came back $68.10, and the consolation pick 3 with the scratch of the 6, $17. Running time for race 3, 107 and 2. Tonight's fourth race, a claimant event to go 1 mile. Non-winners of 2 claimers. The claiming price $7,500. Scratch number 3, Roberts Rogue. A jockey change on the morning line favorite. Number 5, Primo Rivera. Rider switch to Alonso Quinones. They are off. It's class-dropping Red, Blue, and True who's being hustled on out against the rail for the early lead. Petro Physical and Perry Oots gunning hard for the second spot. Ms. Liz ranges up a 3 wide third, heated up Rich, saves all the ground there in fourth. Covered up to the outside by the favorite, Primo Rivera, who's in a 5th position, 6 lengths off the lead. Then a link further back to Arch Leader, and outpaced early at the back of the pack. A lethargic Sage Master with the blinkers on today is 9 lengths off the lead, past the 6 furlong marker, and they straighten up for the backstretch. It's Red, Blue, and True, shows them on the backstretch run in front by a length. Ms. Liz, under stout restraint, races in second. There's a separation of 3 lengths to the favorite, Primo Rivera, who's come through to be third. Petro Physical races along in fourth, starting to lose pace with the top trio now, as passing that one goes heated up Rich. Then a separation of 4, Sage Master's up 1 spot, and that puts Arch Leader in the 7th and trailing position. First quarter was 24 seconds flat, and the half mile 47 and 3. So they picked it up just a touch in that second split, and Red, Blue, and True carries him in the far turn in front by a length. Ms. Liz in chase mode in second. There goes the favorite, Primo Rivera, ranging up in the Ramsey Silks in third. Heated up Rich is fourth, about 5 lengths off the front runners, and still continuing to make good progress from the back is Sage Master as they pass the quarter-mile pole. It's Primo Rivera, and a confident Alonso Quinones strikes the front. They're a half a side clear of Ms. Liz towards that one's inside. The pace setter Red, Blue, and True starts to backpedal in third, and Heated Up Rich is gearing it up from fourth as they straighten away for the stretch drive. 1/8 of a mile left for the favorite, Primo Rivera. Primo Rivera opening up in the stretch by 4. Heated Up Rich rallying up into the second spot, but in the final 16th of a mile, Primo Rivera back in the non-2 condition on the class drop's going to win by almost 4 in the end. Heated Up Rich was second, Ms. Liz was third, and Sage Master was fourth. The favorite, number 5, Primo Rivera, gets the job done here for Ken and Sarah Ramsey. Primo Rivera, a 4-year-old son by First Defense, trained by Mike Maker, and Alonso Quinones with that winning ride. The favorite returns 340, 220, 210. Second choice, number 4, Heated Up Rich, was second. Third to 7, Ms. Liz, and fourth goes 8, Sage Master. The Superfecta, $78.40. The Exacta was $5.60, the Double $9.60, and the Tri $21.40. Running time 1:38 and 4. Tonight's fifth race, a claimant event, a non-3 claimer. The claiming price $5,000 over a 6 furlongs. Scratch numbers 1, 3, and 4. That leaves the morning line favorite as number 6, Determined Braden, with Gabe Lagunas. And they are off. And the starter caught him in a perfect line. It's Boo Boo the Barbarian on the turn back, has the most speed, but now Mr. Wally, with a couple whip tap urges from Oots there, now strikes the front. Colton 51 in, Tommy Turner races third. Now Determined Braden comes up to flank that one in fourth. Dollar Whiskey stacks up a 3-wide fifth, and Uncle Jimmy is last of the sextet, about 9 lengths off the lead as they blitz up the backstretch and they pass the half-mile pole. And it's Mr. Wally through an opening quarter in 23 and 1. Boo Boo the Barbarian right up to his throat latch there in second. Here's Determined Braden with a 3-wide bid, moves into third. Colton 51 still rides the rail in fourth, covered up to the outside by Dollar Whiskey. Still nothing yet from Uncle Jimmy, who's starting to lose contact with the field outside the quarter-mile pole. That's all for Mr. Wally, as Colton 51 and through from the inside, Boo Boo the Barbarian. So it's Boo Boo the Barbarian, covered up to the outside by Determined Braden. These two hook up as they square off at the top of the lane. It's Determined Braden to the outside. Boo Boo the Barbarian under stiff urging by Jimenez there. Down the stand side, Colton 51 continues to gain good ground. 1/16 of a mile left. Determined Braden has gained the upper hand, but Boo Boo Barbarian will not go away. Now finally Determined Braden starting to inch away here. Determined Braden's going to win by almost 3 in the end. Boo Boo the Barbarian was second, Colton 51 third, Mr. Wally was fourth, 111 and 4. Number 6, Determined Braden, second start off. The layoff was the winning one here. 5-year-old son of DeStoops, owned and trained by Bill Helmbrecht, and Gabe Lagunas was up top for the winning ride. Determined Braden, 720, 360, and 260. Second, number 8, Boo Boo the Barbarian. Third, number 2, Colton 51. And fourth, the 5, Mr. Wally. Exacta 23.60, the Tri 27.80. The Super $165, the Pick 3 $17.90. The Pick 5 $114 even, and the Rollin' Double was worth $11. Running time for the fifth race 1:11 and 4/5 seconds. Tonight's sixth race is a claimant event, a wide-open 8 down to 7 claiming tag. They'll go 6 furlongs, scratch the 5 Mutation. That leaves the morning line favorite as number 3, War Ready, for Brett Santangelo. They are off. Poor beginning for Mafia Muscle Man and a sluggish one for Happy to Be Here, but it was a clean and fast beginning for War Ready, the favorite, who's towards the inside of Pontual. Stacking up 3 deep, there's Chasing Greg. These 3 are in a line, and now Mafia Muscle Man, after that poor start, has rushed up into 4th, 3 parts of length off the lead. Bobby V is 5th, closest to the rail, and Happy to Be Here, the 10-time winner, is last of the lot. Up the backside they go. The first quarter mile was timed in 22 and 3. And it's the favorite, War Ready, has come through now to take the lead. But looping up wide, there goes the Illinois-bred Mafia Muscle Man. And right to that one's inside is Chasing Greg. Ponchable is backpedaling in 4th, trying to squeeze through on the fence. There is Bobby V, and now Happy to Be Here is back on track and underway from the back of the pack, and is going to loop up wide and is moved into 4th as they're just outside the quarter-mile pole. So War Ready will cut him on down. War Ready, the favorite, off the turn, now opens up by 2. Probing up the fence comes Bobby V, 3 lengths further back. Ponchable is re-rallying back into the bit now, and Happy to Be Here from last is motoring on the stand side. Bobby V, an electrifying performance up the fence, but War Ready now shaken up by Jimenez, and Bobby V is going to the winner's circle here. Bobby V and Julie Burke wins it by about a length and a tail in the end. War Ready was second and tight for third and 111 and 2. Number 2, Bobby V reels him in with that rail run from Julie Burke. Number 2, Bobby V scrapes the paint to victory here. Tom Campbell owned, Jimmy Corrigan trains. Bobby V picks up lifetime victory number 11 and returns $18.60, $5.80, and $4. Second, the favorite, the 3, War Ready. Third, the 4, Pontual, and fourth, the 1, Happy to Be Here. The Super, $481.20. The Pick 3, $78.70. The Daily Double, $69. The Tri, $246 even. And the Exacta, $34.40. Running time, 1:11 and 2/5 seconds. Tonight's 7th race, a claimant event for horses haven't won 3 races in 2 years or never won for life. They'll go a mile and 16th, field of 8 with no program changes, and the favorite is number 8, Fear the Kitten, for owner Frank Irvin. They are off. And Eyes on the Lady has the most speed, but now there goes Full Clip up to contest the pace as they go on the wire for the first time. So Full Clip clears off, but Eyes on the Lady comes to attack to the outside. Fasano away in the third position. Royal Warrant's going to be spun out in the sixth path while racing fourth. Saving all the ground, Crooked Court is fifth. 2 lengths further back to Deputy Copycat. Towards his inside is Silver Lucky Q. And outpaced early at the back of the pack is the favorite, Fear the Kitten. 7 lengths off the lead. They passed the 6 furlong marker. The first quarter mile, they walked it 25-1. So Eyes on the Lady takes over. Eyes on the Lady out in the 3 path is 3 parts of the length clear. Full Clip under a snug hold races against the rail. Between those two, Fasano, the long shot, now is third. Royal Warren is a close-up fourth today as Crooked Court has saved every inch of ground riding that rail in fifth. Then a link further back, Deputy Copycat tugging hard against Oots, keen to go on there. And then a link further back, Silver Lucky Q. And now the favorite, Fear the Kitten, starts to tighten the screws from the back of the pack. Fear the Kitten is on the move while in hand, only 6 lengths off the lead through a half in 49-3. So they've been jockeying for position up top, and it's now Eyes on the Lady, clear from Fasano. Full Clip has thrown out the parachute, starts to retreat quickly now. Royal Warrant loops up 3 wide, Silver Lucky Q 4 wide. Crooked Court still riding that rail, is going to have to go to the outside of Fasano, and running on from the back, Fear the Kitten still has 6 lengths to find. They straighten for the money. It's Eyes on the Lady at 22-1, shows them in. Here's Crooked Court splitting horses. Down the stand side, Silver Lucky Q. Nobody's got to Eyes on the Lady, is still up top by about 2 lengths, but Crooked Court being put to a full-out test is going to make one final surge with Mojica, but Eyes on the Lady trying to hold Crooked Court, lunging. Eyes on the Lady drifting now. Crooked Court not going to get to him. Eyes on the Lady, the Indiana-bred 7-year-old, wins it in 146-3 at 22-1. Number 4, Eyes on the Lady, pulls off the upset here. Eyes on the Lady, owned by Jerry Merritt, Penny Lauer. Mike Lauer trains this Indiana-bred, and Jack Gilligan was the winning rider. Eyes on the Lady returns 46, 60, 14, 80, and 840. Second, number 2, Crooked Court. Third, number 7, Royal Warrant. Fourth goes 1, Silver Lucky Q. There was a claim of foul by the third-place finisher, number 7, against the top 2. The stewards disallowed the claim of foul. The Superfecta, $3,042.60. Pick 3, $317.45. That's for a 50-center. The Exacta, $208.20. The Trifecta, $460.40. And the Double, Daily Double, $301 even. Running time, 1:46 and 3/5 seconds. Tonight's 8th race is a maiden special weight for the maiden 3-year-olds. A field of 7 set to go here. Jockey change on number 5, the Handsome One, to Alvin Jimenez. All the early money on number 2, Our Gordy, a first-time starter for Greg James, with Rodney Prescott in the irons. And they're off. Horrible beginning for Our Gordy, spots him about 6 lengths at least, but it's Bound for Nowhere, the other first-time starter who sends on out. Alabama Sun will keep tabs in the second position. He's a wrecking ball, through from the inside, punches up in third. The Big Gambler's away in fourth. The Handsome One is fifth, and 2 lengths back to 100 across. And the first-time starter by spring at last, Our Gordy, is last of the 7, about 12 lengths off the lead as they pass the half-mile pole. First quarter, 22-2. So it's Bound for Nowhere, who's made the point, shows the way by 3 parts of a length. Alabama Sun in chase mode in second. Through from the inside, he's a wrecking ball. Here comes the Handsome One gearing up in fourth. The Big Gambler's to his outside in fifth, and Our Gordy's underway from the back of the pack, but he still has at least a dozen lengths to make up outside the quarter-mile pole. Bound for Nowhere, confronted by Alabama Sun. Up the inside comes the Handsome One. The Big Gambler's taking the overland route, and Our Gordy put in a huge run from the backfield, but he's fifth, still has 7 lengths to find as they straighten away for the money, and Bound for Nowhere has shook clear of Alabama Sun, and Bound for Nowhere is drawing away in deep stretch. Bound for Nowhere and Julio Garcia outside the 16th pole, in front by 4, now by 5, as they race down towards the line. An imposing and impassioned debut. Bound for Nowhere throttled down wind, being pulled up in a gallop in 1:11-1. Number 3, Bound for Nowhere, gets the job done here at first, asking for owner-trainer Wesley Ward. Bound for Nowhere, $6, $3.80 and $2.80. Second to 4, Alabama Sun. Third, number 5, the Handsome One. And fourth to 6, the Big Gambler. The Daily Double of 4 and 3 came back $144.80. The 3, 4, 5, 6 Superfecta, $1,061 even. That's for a $2 wager. The 10 center, $53.05. The pick 3 for a $1 ticket, $661.70. The winning exacta in race 8 was 3 and 4. And for a $2 wager, that returns $58.60. The trifecta, $224.20. Running time, 1:11 and 1. Tonight's ninth race is a claimant event to go 5/8 of a mile. Scratch 2, 3, and 8. Jockey change for the 11 to Sonny Leone. Jockey change for the 12, Kim Man, to Victor Balon. Morning line favorite, number 10, Warrior Prince, with Alvin Jimenez. And they are off. And it's Kobe who's being hustled on out. There goes Mark Rob Tim up to contend the pace. Crash Gates away into third position. Forest Warriors away in fourth, and 2 lengths further back to Ransom's Love. Out wide on the course comes Kim Man. Straw Dog being punched in along the rail. And Warrior Prince, a favorite, has 1 horse beat. And that is late running Kobe. Correction, Kobe's up top. The Mark Rob Tim right to the outside. Crashgate loops up a 3-wide third. Forest Warrior racing up the fence in fourth. Ransom Loves to his outside. And way out wide, Kim Man is next as they run to the top of the lane. And Kobe to the inside. In the middle, Mark Rob Tim. Crashgate stacks up 3 deep. Ransom Love and the Red Silks has switched into 5 path and probe him up the fence. Here comes Forest Warrior absolutely wide open with an 1/8 of the mile to go. And Crashgate has gained the upper hand. Kobe will not go away. Forest Warrior continuing to grind on the fence. Late on the scene, Ransom's Love, not today for Warrior Prince, but it is the day for Crashgate. Crashgate, the Ridgeline, wins by almost a length and a half in the end. Kobe was second tight for third in 1 minute flat. Number 6, Crashgate, grinds it out to take the nightcap. Crashgate owned by Linda DeBrule, trained by Kevin DeBrule, Rodney Prescott with the rousing ride. The winner, $12.20, $6.360. Second, long shot, number 1, Kobe. Third, number 11, Sutter Shock. And fourth, number 4, Forest Warrior. Fifth for the Super I-5 was number 5, Mark Rob Tim. The exacta, $495. The try, $1,556.10. The roll and double was worth $40.60. The pick 4, $5,840.10. The superfecta, $19,588.80. Running time for the finale, 1 minute flat. Well, that wraps up live racing for this Wednesday edition. Live racing returns tomorrow at Turfway with a first post of 6:15. Thanks for tuning in. This has been the Turfway Park Report.